paralysis in order to process all the dreams. So dreams are basically, the way that I use dreams is to see what the dreamer is trying to vent out. And that a
Mm.
lot of times will tell me where in the healing process we are. So depending, there's a series of questions that I always ask. The first is, what stage of the night was the dream? So
Ah.
I'll find out, like when you first fall asleep, it's more like the processing. You're kind of going through and, going through the day, going through what happened. Your brain kind of just processes everything through. In that middle of the night, when you're in that deepest part of your sleep, it's more when your brain just rests, does more that predictive stage, we call it. It's like the brain likes to make sense of things and kind of, because we're meaning making machines, where our
Hmm.
brain likes to make meaning of things. Our brain kind of puts things in boxes and shells, so to speak, and tries to kind of make sense of things. And then right before we wake up, we call it the venting stage. With the venting stage is for the brain to kind of process through and release a lot of things, to release whatever it is that um, is in our mind, because all day long we're just taking in information, right? We're just taking in message units, we call them. We're just taking it in, taking it in, taking it in. And if we don't sleep, if we don't vent it out, if we don't process out that information, we would literally lose our mind.
Mm.
And so that is the purpose and the reason for dreaming. Dreaming, they found, is actually as critical as sleeping. They've done sleep
Hmm.
studies that they've had people, one group would be sleeping, deprived of sleep, and the other one, they could sleep but they can't actually dream. They, every time they would start seeing the rapid eye movement or start seeing that their mind is going into that cycle of dreaming, they would wake them up. And they realized that and then the third group couldn't, they were regular sleepers, and they realized that the groups that didn't sleep at all and the group that was not allowed to dream were exactly in the same deficiency.
Oh, interesting. That's
Yeah,
fascinating.
yeah.
So, not dreaming can have as big an impact as not sleeping. Is that
As
right?
not sleeping, which we can go
Yeah.
longer not eating than not sleeping.
Wow. So, I know we'll get some questions about this. So, if somebody's not dreaming, what do you think is typically going on with the subconscious?
And we're always dreaming. We just either don't remember them, or they're really like kind of small little flashes processing through. And, many times, I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've either heard or even myself, I'm dreaming and I'm like, okay, I know I need to remember this. This is a good one.
Yeah, I know. Been